There you have it, guys. This is the instant reaction following the 0-0 draw between Newcastle and Crystal Palace today at St James's Park. Let me know your thoughts on the game down below. We should have won that game. We should have won that game, and I've not seen it back, so I don't want to bang on about it. But if I'm not wrong, ball comes in, Willock jumps up, gets shoved by the Crystal Palace defender into the goalkeeper. Meanwhile, the ball comes off the defender and goes in the net. That is 1-0 Newcastle, but disallowed by VAR because Willock fouled the goalkeeper, because he got shoved by the defender. If that is the case, madness. If it's not the case, I apologise for being a drunk and disorderly Geordie, but I tell you what, that is what it looked like for me in the crowd. It literally looked like Willock jumped up for the header, got shoved by the defender, the ball hits off Crystal Palace defender, goes in, and it's disallowed because Willock, who got shoved, hit the goalkeeper. Surely not. Surely not. Premier League referee, because honestly, it's too much. It is too much. If it's not, ignore the first 1 minute 30 of this video, but I swear to God, that's what it looked like to me. Otherwise, we did okay. We were in it. You know what it is. I'll be honest. Possession-wise, shots-wise, shots on target-wise, it was relatively 50-50. I thought Palace put in a very good performance for themselves, but overall, we had the better of the chances. We had the chances that we should have scored. Isak, he's a handful. He looked good. Through on goal, first half, and tries a little dink, and it doesn't work. He had all the room in the world on his right-hand side. I'm thinking, go right, go right, cut in, empty net. He doesn't do that. He tries the little dink, it doesn't work out, but I don't want to put it on him. We saw how good he was in the Liverpool game, scored 2 goals in that game, and against Palace, he looked fresh. He looked quick. He was on it. I'm not going to put it on him because at the end of the day, we had a few shots saved off the line as well. I think it was Longstaff rising from the corner. Great header. Saved by the Palace goalie, who, by the way, had a very good game. He made some great saves in that game. I think it bounced out to Joe Linton, who tried the shot, got blocked. Bounced out to Botman, who blazed it over the bar, and I just felt like that was our day today. That was our day today. We had those chances that we couldn't quite convert, and that was pretty much where it ends, to be honest. I can't say too much more about a 0-0 at this point, because as I say, Palace had the efforts, and as I say, put in a good account of themselves. I thought Pope made some good saves as well, but overall, I thought we were the better team. We had the more shots. Well, as I say, shots-wise was probably pretty 50-50, but I thought we had the better of the shots. We had the better of the chances, and we shouldn't have drawn that game. We should have won that game. We were the better side in there. And yes, any Palace fans who are watching, possession-wise, pretty 50-50. Shots-wise, shots on target-wise was pretty 50-50. And I think for a Palace fan, coming up to St James's Park today and getting the point, I think is probably a good result for them, and they may look at it themselves and go, well, we had chances, Pope made some saves, and I do agree, but I just think that we had the better of it, and we couldn't put it in the back of the net. And then when we did, it got disallowed, which is nothing new in the world of Newcastle fans. As I say, if that is the case, because I've not seen it back myself, but in person, it looked like I couldn't see why it was disallowed. They actually did show it on the monitor in the ground, and I could see nothing wrong, other than the fact that that Willock got shoved in the back, and then they scored an own goal. Mad. If I'm wrong, let me know down below, because as I say, a couple of pints later, I could well be wrong, but I tell you what, I am very much questioning how that did not get allowed. Generally, I thought Isak had a really good game. I tell you who looked good. Anderson. I'm saying it every game now, aren't I? I'm literally saying it every game. He got brought on late. I actually thought he may have started today's game. And that's the thing. I know it's Palace at home, but we are playing without Bruno, Maxi, Wilson. We are playing without our best striker, our best midfielder, our best winger. And any game for any team in the Premier League to play with, arguably, I know Isak's looking very good right now, so you may not agree with what I'm about to say, but generally, any team who plays without their best 3 players, it's always going to be tough. Like, regardless, I know Man City have got 3 different teams, and I know a couple of other sides have got good players, but for Newcastle right now, to play without your 3 best players against any Premier League team, and that's the reason everyone loves the Premier League, because regardless of who you play, it's always a tough game. And to go in without Bruno, without Maxi, without Wilson, was still going to be tough. But we really went for it today, and as I say, on a different day, we could have been 3-0 up at half-time. Because we had the chances, we just couldn't put it in the net. And unfortunately, that is something I feel like we are saying with Newcastle a lot. Pretty much most weeks at this point. And in fairness, a lot of the criticism has been around the creativity. We created quite a lot, whether it was set pieces, whether it was, well, corners as a set piece, but generally getting the ball in, that wasn't necessarily the problem. It was just putting it in the net. And can you argue with some of the chances? As I say, Longstaff up for a great header. The Palace keeper had a good game, and I am feeling a little bit deflated coming out of that one with a 0-0, because I felt like we had what it took to win the game. As I say, on a different day, we could have scored 2 or 3. We could have. It didn't work out that way, and it is disappointing to come out of there with a 0-0. So let me know your thoughts on the game down below. Let me know your thoughts on the VAR decision if you've seen it yet. As I say, I could be completely right or completely wrong, because I have not seen it back just yet. But I feel like we've been hard done to in that one. And as I say, we had the chances, we couldn't put them in. And it's another draw. We've had a fair few draws this season so far, so we need to power on to the next game, and hopefully we can pick up a win. Alright guys, thanks for watching. As always, drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already. I know loads of you guys watch my instant reactions after every game, but still haven't subscribed. So if that's you, please do. I'll have the match vlog up, and hopefully a few more videos tonight, so be sure to not miss them. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later.